Hello, everybody. Josh here, coming at you from New York City. Um, I have so much to talk about, and I am so unbelievably excited on this, the 14th of November, 2010, at approximately at the recording of this blog about 10:40 in the evening. I am very excited about tomorrow morning and very excited about the next week. Um, as you all know from all of these vlogs that I've done in the last few years, couple years, this has been a really interesting journey for me, this record, and I feel very fortunate that I've kind of video blogged about it through the not so great parts, because for me it's kind of like a journal that I can keep looking back at to see kind of how far we came um, and what it resulted in. So it was a good lesson for me. But um, I'm just very excited for you all to have it in your hand. I'm excited for me to have it in my hand. I don't even have one here. I'm going to have to go to a store at some point tomorrow. But I wanted to tell you something very important about buying the CD tomorrow, because as you know, we're releasing it a day early. We're releasing it on Monday instead of Tuesday, which is the traditional day to release records. It's just a tradition. It's not something that has to be done. Sometimes people release records on Friday. Sometimes they release records, on Mondays. We're doing it on Monday just because why not? We've got some great TV tomorrow, and uh, and so. But I wanted to let you guys know that because I saw a couple of tweets of people saying that they're calling stores and they're having a difficult time getting information about the record at the stores. The record is at this very moment stocked in every single store across the country. But because the tradition is so well known that Tuesday is the day that people release records, some stores, um, some of the chains like Walmart and Best Buy and that kind of stuff, um, have warned us that some of their computers may be confused about a Monday release instead of a Tuesday release. So you may get floor managers or people behind the counters saying, we don't have it today, when in fact they do have it. They just don't know because the computer doesn't tell them so. So I'm telling you, first of all, it'll be everywhere on Tuesday. But tomorrow specifically, it's okay if you raise hell a little bit because it's there. But it may be a little bit of a confusing day just because we did it a day early, which is fine. It'll be everywhere on Tuesday, but ask for it by name. Basically, is what I'm saying. Do not take no for an answer. Other than that, I can't tell you how absolutely moved I am by your response to the record. Um, I've had all of you in my heart and mind through the entire making of this record, and I know that a lot of people were maybe kind of skeptical or thinking, that I was maybe making some moves that weren't quite right for whatever reason. But when I look at the comments, um, it really it makes me happier than you can possibly know to see that you all have found a personal connection with the songs, and that you appreciate what we've done, because Rick and I are really happy with it, and we just want you to enjoy it as much as you can, and get ready for a great ride this year. This is going to be a lot of fun, I think. Um, and speaking of fun, I've had a great time doing these small shows. The Before We Begin tour, again, stemmed from a real risk and a real kind of interesting idea that my managers had about going out and doing shows with zero idea of what we were going to do. And from show one, where we had really zero idea, it's kind of turned into a little bit of an interesting kind of concept. And every single show, without fail, I've had some of the best time I've ever had on stage ever. And I think that it's been really fun for the crowds as well. And for anybody that hasn't been able to make it to a show, we've got more coming up. I think they are sold out, but we've got Thursday in New York, and then we've got the one in London coming up. But for those of you who haven't been able to make it to these shows, I promise you that everything that we're doing in these shows, and the fun and the looseness and the excitement that I'm experiencing on stage for these shows, is something that I'm absolutely taking with me, and making sure to express to everybody when we do the big tour. We have to take the spirit of these shows with us for the next big tour. And that'll be sometime next year. So for those of you who weren't able to make it, I will see you on the big one. And what else? Some really good press. I don't know what my press was like before Awake came out, but it feels like there wasn't much. It feels like the kind of the first thing I did perhaps was Good Morning America, who's always been right there for us. But to see a kind of a groundswell of print press for this record has really meant a lot to me. Um, Ann Powers at the LA Times and Nate Chinen at the New York Times, I think, wrote really interesting articles on the record and very respectful articles, and I really liked them both. And then Entertainment Weekly and USA Today, I just found that today gave really great reviews of the record, which um, again, I mean, I kind of always have felt like we've been doing our own thing, and I feel like my journey with all of you has always felt a little bit kind of in spite of maybe perhaps some indifference from the review world and the print world, and it's exciting to see that there's some stuff being written about the record because I'm really proud of it and I'm happy that they're interested in talking about it. So thanks to those publications for the great reviews, and I will see some of you bright and early tomorrow morning. It's very late now, so I've got to. Well, it's not really late for me. 11 o'clock at night is like breakfast, but I'm gonna have to watch a movie and go to bed because I got to get up early for sound check at about 6 in the morning. So let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to express to you all except my unending thanks? I think that's about it. Thank you guys. Congratulations on hanging with me for the last 2 years. You guys get an amazing gold star, and I will make it up to you every single day of the next 2 years. I promise. And I hope you enjoy the record. Please go out and pick it up. And that's it. I will see you guys, I'm sure, very, very soon. Bye.